Alright. Hi guys, how are you today? Oh, let's see. I just want to make sure the sound's coming through, so give me a second here. Crying out loud. Alright, so I found a mic. Hoping that works. I think I'm going to make some paracord bracelets today. Still working on my granddaughter's dream catcher. But I think I have an idea where my purple feathers are. So I want to look and see if I can find them first. So, oh dear. I guess I made a mess of this one. Alright. I'm going to make some bright paracord bracelets. So I want a black, I should finish this one. Probably be a good idea. Finish this one first. So, paracord bracelet, the paracord bracelet I'm going to make today. Hopefully I can get a couple knocked off. I'm thinking about putting black on the outside and a vibrant orange and yellow that will be visible for drivers and people. However, I need to finish this one first, which means I'll move this stuff out of my way, put that there. Where did I put my lighter? A couple of them around here. So, unless my daughter stole it. No, that's possible. Hi guys. Thanks for their aid. John. Should have been in. There it is. It's behind my emergency ashtray. Okay. So I'm going to finish off this paracord bracelet. It's for my grandson. His favorite colors are black and blue. So that one's too big. Use this one. 2 streams ago I did this one. No, I started it on Monday. No, Tuesday. Sorry. I did start it on Tuesday, I think. How's everyone doing? Alright, you don't want to work that way for me. Oh no. Okay, I do have to put that other knot in. Alright. Never mind. That over there. That down through there. This one up through there. Nope. Wrong cord. Thank you. Now, of course, that wants to twist. Oh, sorry. feed the black through cord. That way I know that one's done. This one has to go back through here. Go. Down. There we go. There it is. This one's starting to twist too. Oh, I'm going to have to take the needle off. Alright. Oh, my hands are shaking. You've made me excited and nervous. Give me a second and I will get you a shout out. Go. Alright. Now to feed this part is actually a little thinner than the other one. Oh, come on. Get in there. Go, 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 go. Be nice. Oops. Oh, that's not good. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Need to fix that before I try and feed it through again. Where did it? Yeah, I know my scissors are here. So there they are. Pliers. Johnson's shout out. Oh, I'm doing this. Oops. Really? Apparently my cut and paste doesn't want to work today. There we go. Lighter. And I did have everything organized before I started. Through there. So this is double wide paracord bracelet. Hi Kim and everyone. This one is a single paracord bracelet. I made this one for my granddaughter. Her favorite colors are pink, purple, and blue. This blue here, which is the same blue, the light blue here, will actually glow in the dark. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to get into the habit of, I've set a schedule, so I'm trying to get into a habit of following the schedule. Trying to decide what I want to do on the 28th because it's my birthday. And, my entire family's busy, so I won't get to see them until the 31st. Although I might be lucky and get to see my middle daughter's grandchildren. So here's hoping. It'll be the first birthday, if I get to see those grandchildren, that I've gotten what I wanted. So I'll see my oldest daughter's children on Sunday, the 27th. So, and I believe this Sunday is my oldest daughter's youngest daughter's birthday. Yes. 19th, correct? Yeah. So. It'll be fun. It'll definitely be fun. Alright. So, back to putting the on. Now this is the back side of the bracelet. I don't celebrate the milestone birthdays. I haven't had. I'll celebrate the other ones. I won't celebrate the milestones. The milestone birthdays just seem to depress. Go. I know you didn't pinch a hole in that one. I'm not sure I like this bright blue one too much. Because even after prepping the blue paracord, it's actually quite stiff. So there's the other wires. Where all of my other pliers went. Okay. I'll have to work this through a little bit more. Yeah. Finally, got it. Alright. There we go. That's the small one. Actually, I don't want. How's the sound on my stream? I know the other day was kind of. Kind of crappy. Found a mic that was given to me, so I'm trying it. Hoping it sounds better than the camera mics. Well, maybe I should just move my notepad. That might be an idea. Come on. Alright, so you want to go for one at a time. Alright. That's fine. As long as I get it up 4, I'm happy. I know there's some people just cut the paracord once they finish weaving and doing their knots. Burn the paracord and seal it down by the buckle. Not I don't like that. Kind of looks a little sloppy to me, but then again, that's me. There we go. And this won't go in that one. Start with this one. If you guys got any ideas what I could do for my birthday stream, glad to hear them. So I don't even know if I should stream on my birthday or if I should just, if my son's got the day off work, just spend the day at the park with him and the grandkids. Okay. Come on. Oh. Nose is itchy. I must be going to kiss a fool. At least that's what my mom always told me. But then, as I got older, every time I got an itchy nose, instead of kissing a fool, I ended up with money, so. There we go. Almost done this one. Then I have to measure out paracord for the next one I'm doing. For every inch of paracord, knotted paracord, you need about 1.25 inches or a foot and about a foot and an inch of paracord. So for every inch, you know, 9-inch bracelet, you need 9 feet. If you're doing it a single color, you need 9 feet, and I would add about 9 inches, give or take. I've managed to get it done with 9 feet and 5 inches. But that also depends on the paracord. This weekend I have some paracord that I just got in, and I'm going to have to prep it because I wash it and shrink it in hot water, boiling water to be precise, so that the paracord shrinks. About 30 seconds to in the water to shrink it, and now I had that there. Where did it go? There it is, under the black paracord. That way, when you're wearing it, if it shrinks, it doesn't. If you're wearing it and it gets wet, it shouldn't shrink. Keyword shouldn't. I don't guarantee it because it can still shrink. My son's bracelet did that. But the more you wear it, it will stretch out and become more flexible. You do want to wash them though after wearing them for a while. Wash them, you just use a little bit of warm water. You can use foaming soap, whatever you're comfortable with, and a toothbrush. There we go. And that's done. Now for the fun part. Using that was Discord on my laptop. Can't run Discord and my streaming software because this particular computer just doesn't cut it. So I'm going to decide how long I'm going to make this bracelet. 9 inches. Yeah, I'll make this one 9 inches. Let's see. Don't I have any orange in there? Oh, I do. Okay. So I'm not making a double wide. I'm gonna do just a regular cobra. And, I think I'm gonna do a regular cobra. Do 9 inches. I want to make sure that. Good. Okay. Sometimes I have to change the pieces on my jigs, so. Now I'll set this over here for a minute. I'll put you there. And I'll put you guys back in your bag so I don't lose you. My son forgot to do that one day. He was helping me clean up. Sorry. Feeling a little dry. Oops. I am klutzy. I do knock things over. That's why sometimes it takes me longer to do some stuff than others. But it could be, it could be worse, you know. Okay, so don't want to pull it too tight. So 3 feet. Seriously. 3 feet. Wait. Something just want to do something real quick because divided by 2 is 4.5 feet. Normally I would have been able to do that had One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 inches. So 4 feet, 6 inches gives it 18. Yep, that's right. I forgot to add on. That's right. I'll add on to the black one. Add on to the black one. 3, 4. And do the black one at 2 feet. That way it gives me. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Allergies are just acting up a tiny little bit. Put it over here. That way I remember where it is. black thread. I've been mending some of my, well, no, I shouldn't say mending. I was taking in granddaughter's dress the other day. Spent hours looking, not for the thread, but for my needles. So now I'm pinning them up on my cork board so I remember where they are. I do this, but so I'm going to take some of the taking some of the cord out of the black. Sorry. Sometimes I just have to stop and rethink. One of the things that I've been struggling with since October is my math and remembering what I'm doing. Stuff that I'm used to doing. I'm threading these needles. There we go. Sometimes it's a little, I get a little confused. Oh, you don't want to do it that way. Really? Okay. I'll have to do it the opposite way. Happens sometimes. Paracords are supposed to be the same for the two, and for some reason just doesn't want to be. Okay, so I'll reheat this, which is fine. You know what? Should have put this on here before I started. That way I don't have to worry about it melting together. Put it in there. In. Do it this way then. This should work better. Well, that was smart of me. Forgot to put the needle knot in the end of the thread. I do silly things. Okay. It's just not going to want to work that way. Alright. Try doing this again. That goes there, that goes there. You know, I'm going to background noise on so I can concentrate. Okay, that's better. No background noise helps. One side. Once I find my radio, I'll be happy because I loaned it to my son and I'm not sure where he put it. There we go. Okay, that one works. Pretty sure it's downstairs. But I think it got buried under my dad and daughter's stuff. Dad's stuff and my daughter's stuff. Still going through my dad's stuff since he passed. And I know it sounds really funny because it's been quite a few years. Let my sisters in and they'll be Why do you still have this? Why do you still have that? Yeah. Because I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of it. Reminds me of Dad. My son's not much better than I am. He likes getting rid of stuff, but when he's being sentimental, yeah. Throwing stuff out's near impossible. Told him I want to replace one of the toolboxes that we got from my father's because it's broken. Put all the tools in, get a new toolbox, put all the tools in the new one, and he's like, no, that's Grandpa's. You can't get rid of it, but it's broken, and I can't fix it. It's not like it's metal. It's broken right where the whatchamacallit latches on to hold the lid down. So you can't even lift it unless you lift it from the bottom. But it is what it is. Eventually I'll convince him of it. Go. I'll just stick that in the cork board for now, so it's out of the way and I don't knock it on the floor or step on it. No, I use a palette knife for as well for that. That off, feed that through. So the black on that side. And on that side. Yeah, okay. I always do that for some reason. I know because I want the loop on the top that I should feed it from the back up, but for some reason I have a habit of doing it the opposite way every time I start, so. Some people start with the loop on the bottom so that they can finish it by feeding through this top loop. I think it looks prettier the other way. Orange on this side. Black on this side. And then next paracord I get completed. I've got a black reflective, fluorescent green. I've also got red for it. I've got purple, one called Mardi Gras. So I'm going to prepare all of those this weekend because they need 24 hours to dry. Need 24 hours to dry, and I did feed the top one wrong. I know I could probably cut them all up and into the length I want and then prep them. I don't want to do that. I want to, no. Just want to get them pre-shrunk. Temperatures stay anything like they were last week, this week, coming week, and they'll be drying pretty much no time. It's supposed to be cooler this weekend. We actually had, I think we had rain last night, which is nice because it's actually fairly cool today. I don't even have the AC on. I just got the fan blowing so the air moves. Because I sealed off the window other than for the air conditioner. No, I had it right the first time. Yeah. Okay. I'm overthinking things. I do that. Do that a lot. my son can attest to. I just need to stop second guessing myself. No, turn. U-turn. Thank you. There we go. Now I'm happy. I want to get there's a jig I saw. It cost me about $50, $60. It's a little metal in it, so it makes it heavier, which would be beneficial for me. Maybe not beneficial if I want to take the work with me on holidays, but definitely be beneficial. And I wouldn't have sliding all over the place. The only problem with the wooden jigs is they're too light. They make them too light. I struggle with my other jig, this one, because it's even lighter than this one. Both, I think they both do about the same length, but I've got more room to change the buckles on this one than I do on that one, with this one being a little bit wider. And the fact that it's a little bit shorter makes it a little easier too. I'm not wrapping my knuckles off of the bottom piece. Which I do on the smaller one. For some reason, with it being higher, well, it also doesn't help that that this piece is like this. I've hit my knuckles a few times on this. And just get going, and I just can't stop to think for a second. baby wipes come in handy. And garbage is over in that corner, so. I know Johnson's at the market this weekend. Does anyone else have any plans for the weekend? I know Sunday I go Sunday I have visit my granddaughters with my daughter. I think we're going to go to Memorial Park and go swimming again. Tuesday we have them, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing for food for the next 2 visits to feed those 2 girls. They seem to be insanely picky eaters. I never had that problem with my kids when they were growing up. I don't know what to make them. Their mom made mac and cheese for their last visit and got upset because it ended up getting wasted because she instead of covering it and shutting the oven off when she left the house, she left the oven on and it uncovered, so it dried out, which of course was a waste of food. But as long as she buys it, I'm not going to argue with her because she's bad at wasting food. Insanely herself. She's not much better. I'll be happy when she gets her own place, finally. Okay. I think that's just about done. Yep, one more dot. Good to go. These back. Oh. Bit of a stiff neck today. That one's way too big. So. I have 2 dogs in the house. The son's claim. The one's my son's, and the other one is my daughter's. My middle dog, the one who actually lives on her own. And she left her dog here because there were three very large dogs, and apparently a very large snake where she moved in to. And her puppy, her baby, probably wouldn't survive very long. Just a tiny little thing. She was the runt of her litter. Give me a second to finish this. I'll actually introduce you guys to her. Her name's Heart. When she was first born, she was pretty much just black, except for one tiny spot on her chest. So, my daughter named her Heart. Hey, Heart. We gave her the full name of Heart Brokentail because at some point in time while she was a pup, don't know how it happened, don't know when it happened, didn't even know it happened until she was like a year old. She broke her tail. Oh, that's what I meant to pick up while I was out today. Okay. I'll have to go pick that up later. I borrowed a book from the library. It's on hold. I gotta go get it. Because they had to bring it in from a different library for me. And I meant to pick that up this morning. So when I took my son to work and I forgot. Hopefully some of the directions make more sense to me than the ones that I looked on online. Because I want to try doing different knots. And I have a book on Kindle, but oh. I just can't remember. In there. There we go. Okay. There. Alright. So would you guys like to meet Heart? She's the one I can pick up easily. She's the small one. Heartsy. Heartsy Poo. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Oh, you silly. You silly. So this is Heart. She's a Shih Tzu. Her mom was a toy poodle. Her father was a Shih Tzu and poodle mix. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this off for a bit. How's that sit? Would you like that? There we go. Ooh, I gotta wash this. There we go. Sometimes she likes being, well, sometimes she likes being home, sometimes she doesn't. But I made this collar for her. I've got a couple of rainbow paracord. This one's a very thin paracord. Actually, I'm not even sure it's paracord. It's a cord, and it behaves like paracord, but I wouldn't use it as an emergency. And that is oily. That definitely needs to be washed. What about you, Cuddles? Do you want to say hi to people? Show off your collar? Nope, not today? Okay. So yeah, Cuddles is my son's dog. He's a cuddle monster. Still try and cut both of them at the same time. One, two. Maybe I should trim that one a little bit more. Oops. Well. Oops. Alright. Not a big deal. Oh, I know what I want. So I don't want to use the big one. I'll use this one. So yeah, my son bought me that lighter for just for this purpose. Doing this stuff. And we have to hide it on his sister. Otherwise, we'll end up with empty lighters. colors. He's got one of his own. His is blue. I'm not sure that one's 9 inches. No, I know it's 9 inches. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's 9 inches. I miss Hartzman. She was my dog. Her name was Pixie. That's the business name I'm going with, which is Pixie's Corner. And yeah. So those two. Get this one. Oh, I did this liner. Okay. Well, I won't make that mistake this next time. Definitely bigger. Alright, so those go to the two grandchildren. Which reminds me, excuse me. This one. That one, not that one. No, that's these. While I'm thinking about it, I should put their things in their bags. That way they're done. And I remember to I don't have anything for that one. Go. Okay, that's done. I'm going to put this to finish putting the lacing on this. That way I can put the feathers on later. Hi, Joy. Yeah, I make this one's for my granddaughter. I make these two. Yeah. I went to, it was called Camp Kiowa when I was young. I think the last time I attended, I was 14. That year we made dream catchers. And I got pregnant with my son, and one of my best friends, he was like my brother. He taught me he showed me how to make them again. because he knew that, according to cousin, part of our heritage, I used to. I had trouble with that. I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. I gotta take this. Your son is attempting. Sorry about that. But no, I don't do much in beadwork anymore. I have a hard time holding the needles themselves. This dream catcher is going to the youngest of my grandchildren. I made these two a little while ago. Before she was born, I made this one. I just have to get the supplies to cleanse them, and I'll be happy. Which means I have to drive out to Six Nations to get my smudging materials. This dream catcher I made for one of my son's friends who never decided they didn't want it. That beadwork on its own caused me about a month to 2 months to do this one, because the beads kept moving. But that's the one for my grandson. I could put it in its bag, but that probably wouldn't be a good idea with this one right now. have, but I do have, I probably still have a ton of seed beads around here. My neighbor's daughter has started doing that stuff, making jewelry and whatnot, so I figure I'll let her have them along with the beading thread. I can't do it. It took me tying the dream catcher like this would have taken me 15 minutes at one point, and it actually took me almost 3 hours, which kind of disappointing, but yeah. Part of living with the diseases, right? What I have discovered and what I'm going to start doing, what I'm going to try to do for the next dream catcher I do is I'm going to actually sand, give the hoop a light sanding, and see if I can get it to do hush please, Heart. Heart! No. See if I can have it so that it's not sliding on me like it did with this one. If it works, I can do more of them, so. I wonder. Seriously? Only got 3 of those? What happened to the rest of them? Oh, okay. One bit shouldn't have been in there. Oh well. Alright. So I will take 3 of these, make 4. Well, at least the beads will be somewhat color she likes. 3. I hope if I do this, that way my brain doesn't overload. Don't know why my brain's doing it, but it is, so. Wish I had just even one more of that one. Sun's just as good as a jump scare. Excuse me, just need to know what he wants. Alright, sorry, give me a second here. Okay. Sorry. Children. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. All right. My son seems to forget that I'm supposed to be streaming today. Told him I was. He seems to have forgotten, so. Oh, I'm not doing green. 2, 3. I got enough pink to do the pink pinks. So, my son's grandmother, I believe she was Mohawk. She was born on Six Nations Reserve. Kind of having a bit of an argument getting her information so we can apply to get him some funding so he can get back to school and get a better job. So she was born on 6. I'm not exactly sure what her mother was, but her father was Cherokee. Now that much we know. She always prided herself on her father's Cherokee heritage. And then one of my cousins was doing our family tree and found out on my family tree on my grandmother's side, on my father's mother's side, found out that one of his great-grandfathers married a native. Well, actually, I'm not even sure if it was the grandfather married or if it was the grandmother that married. Either way, someone in our family history, apparently, from what I remember, because my father lost his ever-living mind when he found out, someone married into the native out in BC, because my grandmother's family started in British Columbia and moved their way across the country too. So my grandmother was actually born in British Columbia, and I have her birth certificate. So I don't know if my sisters know I have her birth certificate. I got some of my grandfather's paperwork too. Not the paperwork I want, but some of it. I wanted my grandfather's discharge papers because he served in the Royal Canadian Air Force, but I didn't get those. So, where did I put the container? I'm hoping that the paperwork is up at the cottage somewhere. I don't know. No clue at all. But I'll find out eventually. Yep. I am thinking about doing something a little different than what I have done with this one. Think about adding to it a little more. I'm just not 100% sure. Actually, what I might do, yeah, that might work better. She'll get this one, and then I'll make them each a bigger one when I know my hands are not going to be difficult. One, two, 3, 1, 2, 3. Knot in the end, because those beads could be used to hold the feathers on. That won't work. I am going to attach an angel to this. I'm just not sure where I want to attach the angel. Because got an angel charm for this one, just like her brother and sisters. I think the problem was I couldn't decide which angel charm I wanted to use for hers. I get a kick out of her. She's so much like her great grandmother. It's funny. It's not even funny. It is, like, seriously. I'm pretty sure my grandmother decided to be reincarnated as my granddaughter. Because she's got my grandmother's attitude. She's just, she's starting to look like my grandmother. And they were both born on the same day. And she's just as stubborn as my grandmother. It's like, and I thought Grandpa was the stubborn one. I almost thought I miscounted there for a second. I don't know why. 'Tis what it is. So I'm going to use Dusty Rose, maybe 2 shades of blue, the aqua and the royal blue feathers I have, if I can't find my purple ones. Oops. Switch those beads around, that wouldn't be good. If you decide to watch me when I put the feathers on, you're going to probably laugh because I am like really weird when it comes to them. It'll be a good chuckle for y'all. Really will. There's a event coming up in the area. This supports community living, which my son is a member of. They support people with disabilities like autism and other severe learning disabilities, and they have some group homes. They help families living with children with severe disabilities, with there's respite, there's funding. They help us secure. They're there for us, and they've got an event coming up, fundraiser. So I'm trying to get a bunch of paracord bracelets done for that. I think what they do is they rent out a table and they get a small percentage of the profits that you make at the table. And when I say small, I mean small. They make most of their money off of renting the tables out. So, but they help people live on their own. You know, and they have social teas, so parents and caregivers can get together and talk about their experiences. They have, like, their programs are amazing for some of them. They'll help you with funding for Special Olympics. They help you get the funding for some of the activities, Special Olympics, and other stuff as well. They have an employment program. They have all sorts of neat stuff for people with disabilities. They have workers that will help bridge the barrier between the workplace and the person applying. It's just, yeah. Would have been lost without them. Really would have. So what I'm hoping this year is I've started up the business plan. I'm going to hopefully get a stock of inventory done up before the event comes up, and go from there. So I really would like to be able to give something back this year. They've given us so much support since Peter's started school here where we live now. So I don't know what I'm thinking. I really don't. I just feel scatterbrained. I don't think Junior calling me twice has helped any. Do I want to make another orange and black one? Or do I want to make it just orange one? I don't know. So, before I work on these feathers this weekend, I'm also, not only am I preparing the new paracord that I finally came in, but I'm going to see if I can find my purple feathers. If I can, great. If I can't, it's not going to be a big deal. I will use yes, I reuse containers all the time. I will use the Dusty Rose. Oops, sorry. Dusty Rose. Maybe the feather there. I don't know. Right. Oh yeah, this one has different shades of blue. Oh, this one's got green in it too. Not sure how I ended up with that. Maybe I'll add some green feathers too. I'll think about it. I'll probably lay all of the feathers out before I do that anyways. Why do I feel like I've lost something down here that I shouldn't have lost? Oh, give me a second here, I gotta stretch my legs for a minute. I'm going to grab some of my other paracord. These three are all prepped. That's my rainbow. Oops. I don't know if you can see that. This one's my rainbow. Son's favorite color, purple. Although it may not look purple on the screen. That one's forest green. I do have olive drab for any military type people. Can't remember what this one's called. I have to find my little bag, because what I do is that the company that I like to order my paracord from is called Canada Paracord. When they ship it off, they add the serial code, the color, and the length on the end with the sticker, and I just cut where the sticker is off, seal it, and then I put the sticker in a plastic baggie so I can keep track of where that one went. Keep track of the colors that I like so I can reorder them a whole heck of a lot easier than trying to forge through everything. This is not good. I dropped something and I don't, and it's not good. Really not good. You need to stop leaking. Sorry. I'll be right back up in a minute. Not completely disappearing on you. I just want to make sure that what I dropped, the dogs don't get into. Or step on, because I don't want them getting hurt. I'm sure. And of course, me can't see anything. Alright, time to switch glasses. That'll work better. Sorry, just give me a second here. Huh. Really? That is unusual. That's not normally what I do. Okay, go lay down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, hi. I'm a pain in the butt. The groomers like me so much that they told me I'm never allowed to come back. Frankie dog, that's Cuddles. He belongs to my son. And he doesn't like a lot of people touching him. Definitely doesn't like his paws touched. At all. Ever. Which I don't understand, because I used to massage his paws and play with his paws, and do all the stuff that, you know, mom's supposed to do with their fur babies, and he still doesn't like it. His mother was just as bad. Sorry, I'm just really worried about this thing that I accidentally dropped. And I know I dropped it. It's just a matter of where did it go. So I really don't want the dogs getting it. And I didn't realize, I know I dropped it. And I didn't realize I dropped it when I dropped it, but I do know it's been dropped. Silly dogs. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My silliness, it got caught in the wheel of my chair. Or, well, my son's chair. He's supposed to be helping me get a office chair that I will find more comfortable than this. Although I love the style of the seat, I don't love the material. The material just irritates me. So, but it is what it is. And I've done really good. I haven't had a vape in 2 hours, so my son would be happy with that. Alright. What do I want to do? Do you know what I want to do? Just teasing. I know. What I might also do this weekend, between prepping the paracord on glice, prepping the paracord, finding the feathers. I'm gonna also make some crayons this weekend. Test that out. I have a dinosaur mold. Oh, look at this. Are those dinosaurs absolutely so cute? Like, seriously. I want to make some crayons out of these, and then I'm going to deliver them to a friend who lives next town up from where I am. Just 5-minute drive, 10-minute. Well, no, I shouldn't say 5-minute drive. Just 15, maybe 15 minutes. She got sick of when work ended, so I know she is not feeling well. Oops, there goes my. Oh, for crying out loud. Thank you. She got sick at the beginning of summer. May have been my fault, because I did get a lung infection like 2 days before our last shift. A chest infection, lung infection, whatever. It wasn't COVID. It was cleared of COVID. So. This is one of Peter's favorite colors. The one he would like that I have to prepare. Actually, go grab out one. Grab them. Are these ones? And there's a few others. Okay, that one goes there. So this one go there. Purple there. And with the rainbow on top. The one my son wants. is this one. It's called, where did the tag go? Carnival. So, he wants that one. Then I got another purple. Got two olive drabs. And a red one here. I'm not sure how I ended up with two of the olive drabs. Still haven't figured that one out. Well, I only ordered one. I got two. So these need to be prepared. I have... Oh, chill out, dog. Okay, so where's the other? Oh, there's the other two that I need to prepare. And I've got these two to prepare. This is black reflective. The white parts are actually reflective, so it's visible at night. And this is neon green, just because I like the color. I like neon green. I like green. Favorite color is purple, as you can guess, but I'm not sure what these two are. I have to find the tags for them as well. They're in with the rest of them. Put them in a little freezer bag or sandwich bag. That way I keep them safe. I think I might, unless they were out of one of the other things I like about Canon Paracord is I can order a mystery box. So I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's coming. I don't know. Sorry. I'll be right back again. I gotta go find out what the dog's about to before I get in trouble. Lay down. Sorry, apparently the dogs decided to go bark at the neighbor who was taking their dogs out. Apologize. They can sometimes get a little cranky. Cuddles, lay down. Move. I don't know how much card I've got here. So, let's see. Got more of this one than I do of this one, I know that. Probably not by much. What should I make with it? I don't know. I don't know what I should make with it. Let's see. Oh, would you stop? Lay down. Well, where is I don't know. Sorry, I'm just looking for something real quick. That'll get changed later. Heck or nuts. Okay, no. I don't know what videos. Yeah. I'll just figure that out later. Let's see. It's 2:30. I know I'm scheduled till 3. I think I need to do. Oops. Sorry. Silly me. I think I need to do some research. Have to look a couple things up. Maybe print off some directions. Because I'm still learning to do a lot of the different squares or different knots. I actually want to do something different with this. I'm actually thinking of making a lanyard out of it. But I don't know. So I need some time to think. And my son keeps interrupting me, so. I think what I'll do is I'm going to call it we'll raid out. And we'll see what we can do. I know Mr. Fun isn't online right now because he's got Get Wrecked Wreckfest this evening, so do not forget about that. Run on over at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard and join him. Let's see. No. Oops. Sorry. Just, yeah. Of course I would close the chat window. Let's see. Who can we raid? I know I have a list of people that I can read on here, so I will do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a day. I'm too scatterbrained. Either too much on my mind or, well, I've got a lot on my mind. But I just can't seem to focus right now. So we're going to raid out. I'm going to go bug this guy. I figure, yeah, why not? Because I'll probably raid Chef Steve next week. I am trying to raid a different person every day. So, any suggestions, drop them in the chat or send me a DM, and I'll even add them to my raid list. Because I've created my own raid list, I've created my own shout out list for people, so you guys all have a good night, and I will see you Monday. Yeah, Monday. I'm Monday. I guess the dogs are saying goodbye too. Yeah, that or they're saying hello. Enough! So I should be here Monday, unless something comes up. Alright? See you Monday. Have a good day. And thank you.